welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. This is such a great lunch. Yum. I'm going to be showing you how to make an egg salad sandwich, veganized, of course, and also some homemade chips in our air fryer. I hope you guys enjoy. Before we get started, I do hope you take a quick second to hit the red subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. That way I know and can continue to make these types of videos for you. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get started. So to start this, we are actually going to start by slicing up our potato. I'm just using a russet potato here, and I'm using a mandolin slicer. If you do not have one of these, go ahead and just slice them by hand and just do it as evenly and as thinly as you can. Kind of something like this. I will say the mandolin does make it very simple, and I will link it below for you guys if you are interested in getting one, if you do not have one. From this point, what I'm going to do is put it all into a bowl, and I'm going to fill this with some cold water all the way to the top, making sure that all of them are covered. This is the thing that you are going to want to do in advance, because you do want it to sit for about 30 minutes. This is just really going to help to remove the extra starch out of it, and you'll see it'll make a much better potato chip in the end. So after that 30-minute mark, go ahead and drain these and then lay them all out. And I'm just going to use a paper towel and just kind of dry these up just so they're not extra, like any moisture in them. And from here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to put them back into our bowl. And my trick to not use any extra oil, or any oil for that matter, is I actually put lemon juice into a little spray bottle. You can get this in like the travel section at like Target, and spray this over, and that's what's going to adhere our spices to it. And I'm going to use garlic powder and nutritional yeast, but this is where you can get creative and make it any flavor that you want it to be. I have to say the lemon juice in the spray bottle was from one of you guys, and I greatly appreciate it and use this trick now. Of course, go ahead and just make sure that all of them are coated evenly. Add a little more lemon juice if you think you need it, whatever it is. And this is what it should kind of look like for you, and you're good to go. So then you're going to put it into your air fryer. Now, I will say, ideally, you want to make this a very thin layer and do this in batches. I'm not that patient, so I do maybe like 2 or 3 layers, if you will. But throughout cooking it, I will go ahead and stop and toss it throughout every like 10 minutes. This will take about 25 to 30 minutes in total. Very simple though, and again, just kind of in between, check on it and give it a light toss, and you're good to go. So while that's going, I'm gonna start my egg salad sandwich. Although I gotta say, this is kind of like tuna too, however you wanna, call this, but I'm gonna go with egg this time. A lot of people will use tofu instead of chickpeas though, like I am doing right here, if you do want it to be that softer consistency, but I prefer the garbanzo beans personally. So I'm just draining and rinsing a can of garbanzo beans and putting it in here and mushing them all up. I find a pastry cutter works great for this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this vegan spread and dressing from Trader Joe's. It's basically a vegan mayonnaise, and I'm using like 1 tablespoon, maybe a little extra. And I'm also gonna add some yellow mustard. You can use Dijon mustard, absolutely, whatever kind you like. I'm also gonna put in some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. This is a salt-free blend. I think it just tastes really good. You could also do dill, that would be more traditional, but I just like the Italian seasoning more. And also some turmeric, which is also going to give it that more yellow color, and of course very good for you. As well as some black pepper, and we're just going to mix this up. And this is really going to be the base of your salad. And then from here, you can add whatever it is you want. And as you can see here, it really does kind of take on that consistency of like an egg salad or a tuna salad. So it's kind of cool. It really is. Good fake out. And I'm also going to add some green onions to this. You could do purple onion too if you'd like. That'd be really good as well. But I was just going to use these up. I also had some black olives left over, and I thought, let's put those in there. I love olives anytime I can have them. And so I'm just doing like a rough chop on those, throwing that in there. And then I also had some quinoa, like half a cup of quinoa. And actually, I've never done that before. It was delicious in there, so why not throw that in? Now I would say most people would probably do celery, but I went ahead and did carrots. I'm just not a celery person, but again, add what you like to this. This was really good though, guys. I'm also going to put a little bit of nutritional yeast, as it just has great flavor. Why not? I just thought I'd show you real quick. These are about halfway done. Just again, give them a little toss like that and let them finish up. Just put it back in there, and that way I can get more layers in at a time. Now I'm gonna kind of set up everything on my plate. I'm gonna start with a big handful of greens because you gotta get your greens in whenever you can. I have little pieces of bread, so I actually did like 2 sandwiches. And I'm gonna add a little bit extra mustard because I love mustard, but put a little mayo on it, put whatever. Hummus would be really, really good too. That would have been a great idea. And I'm going to put on my mixture as well as some green spinach. Again, get your greens in and cut it in half. Do you guys cut diagonal? I do. And I'm gonna start setting up my sandwiches. And to get fancy, I put like toothpicks in it, but let's be real, we don't have to do that. And then I'm gonna add a little bit extra of my mixture because I can scoop my chips in it, and that's exactly what I did. It is so, so good, you guys. Don't those chips look great? All natural. So good. I hope you guys really enjoyed this and this gave you a great lunch idea for you and your family. Nate gobbled this down with me. He loved it, and he's not a big garbanzo bean person, so I was pretty impressed that he liked it. So it's very, very good. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys tomorrow.